Morning traders. So let's have a look at the DAX. So again, starting on the weekly chart, and you can see a pretty different picture to the Dow in that tekken-sen has been broken and we are above it. So now what's happening is that the cloud, which lines up with the top of this weekly bar, and with that weekly bar and this weekly bar. So we can actually just draw a line in here. And if we keep looking to the left, you'll see there was support there. Sort of use it as resistance here. Use it as support there. I think that's pretty much. There's another one where we used it as resistance. Okay. So this level on the weekly is a pretty strong level. You'll notice that the cloud on the weekly lines up. So this flat part of the cloud lines up with it as well. The important part, as I've been saying all week, is that this range has broken to the upside. Okay, so here's our range. We have broken it to the upside. So yesterday we had a 4-hour close above the range, which is pretty bullish. We've had a crossover here as well. That crossover happened on Tuesday, but we've had a crossover. We've broken through price with Siku-span, and we've broken through tekken-sen. We're looking to get through Kijun-sen, and now, depending how we move, if we move sideways, then Siku-span will break the cloud in this area, which is a very thin cloud. And remember, a thin cloud means less resistance. A thick cloud like this means a lot of resistance. Okay? So if we have a quick squirt up, then obviously we're going to have an opportunity to break through the cloud there, which is not a lot of resistance. Price has got quite a way to go through the cloud, which is it's either going to range in the cloud here in the daily for a couple of days, or something does happen in the markets today. We'll get a nice big green candle and then some follow through next week. But the other interesting part is that you had the 100 and the 200 EMAs that are grouped together like this. Okay, and the 50 is still far away. We need the 50 to turn up to the upside as well. But it is starting to group quite nicely. You can see this weekly resistance here, and you see how that's offering a lot of resistance and support, basically through the whole of February and March. Let's just drill down to the 4-hour. Okay, so key parts of this. So you can see how the 50% of the range, which is a very important level, lines up with the cloud. You see how it lines up with the flat part of the cloud here as well. And if you look at tekken-sen, it's sort of rounding and heading straight. Kijun-sen is flat but starting to point to the upside. So there is still quite a big distance between the two. I'm always nervous when there's a distance like that because often price comes back to test this area. What is positive here on the 4-hour is we're above the 200 EMA. Okay, so we had some nice big green candles to the upside, and obviously hit the top here and took profit. Remember what I said, majority of your breakout attempts fail, which is why it's always pretty much, if you can find your levels, you can always put a short in there, even if it's for a short stop, because your risk is always low. You can have a sort of 3 or 4 pips just to account for your spread. If I just draw out here, so 432, so to say 426. So you can have an entry there, and basically just look to the left for your next high, which is here. So you'll have your stop over there. So it's a 36-point stop loss on the DAX. So obviously that means that you can load a few more contracts on to get to your risk profile. And even if it's only a 20-point move down or a 50-point move down, you have a quick scalp to the downside. If it does move rapidly all the way down, then you're catching an early move. So remember, if you read through our books, you'll notice that these double top formations from his research only really play out 40% of the time. Okay, so you've got a 40% chance that it is a double top. But what I've found often is putting a trade in, and then as soon as it starts moving, using my stop loss to entry. If it does turn out to be a double top, we're in and gain from it. If it doesn't, there's nothing lost. Your stop would be at break even. Okay, so for our, I would say we'd still need to look for a bit of a pullback. The question is, where is that pullback going to be to? And let's just get this line here. Copy that to there. Okay, so again, we are in a channel. Let's just get down to the 1 hour. Okay. I'd like to see a break of this, essentially a 1 hour close above this purple line. If we can get that, then we have a good idea for continuation to the upside. Everything from Ichimoku is bullish. You can see how tekken-sen came into price here and is now breaking through price. So we are flat at the moment on the futures market, so we're pretty much slap bang in the middle here. And yeah, so I think expect some kind of a pullback, but I'm not so sure that it's going to be too far. It may be held up on this top of this channel and this weekly resistance here. So if we can stay above this weekly resistance line and it turns into support, then you know the stage is set for continuation and this range break to play out properly. So yep, other than that, everything else is bullish. Moving average is pointing up. The cloud is pretty much bullish. We did have a bearish crossover here for for tekken-sen and tekken-sen, and we've now had a bullish crossover outside the cloud on this side, which is very, very bullish. This is a very bullish signal here. So I'm a bit reluctant to get into the top here. I'd look for something more on the lines of either this Brooks gap here on this level, or alternatively on this level here. But if we're looking to get in here, that breaks this channel. So it may not be a wise idea. But anyway, so I'm looking for a long entry. In actual fact, what we can do is just use Fibonacci on this to give us a better view. So it's between 50 and 61.8, which is right on tekken-sen and tekken-sen, and also the high of the previous week, sitting there. Okay, and that's a close. Okay, this is a close of the previous. So yeah, so I think this is what we're looking for. I'm looking for a long entry in this area here. Anyway, hope that helps, and I will catch you later.